Do you feel trapped? Do you believe nobody understands you? Do you believe you are in a no-win situation? Then you need to check out Metropolitan Community Services T.O.U.C.H program. T.O.U.C.H is designed to effectively assist prisoners with positive reintegration into society, teaching necessary life skills, providing employment opportunity, exercising unity by connecting with prisoners, notwithstanding the prison walls, with open and spirit-filled hearts.
Well, T.O.U.C.H is an acronym for Teaching, Opportunity, and Unity by Connecting Hearts. It's a mentoring program for the ex-offender population where we're very unique in providing intense services for that population. Executive Director of Metropolitan Community Services T.O.U.C.H program. I do this work for the reason that I believe individuals that's been released from incarceration truly deserve a second chance. I have a passion for that population. They have a lot of talent, and I like to see, and I am very rewarded by seeing the success of the individuals we serve.
My name is Caitlin Condon, and I am the Executive Assistant and the Director of Women's Programming here at T.O.U.C.H. I've been here for a little over a year and a half, and I really believe in the work T.O.U.C.H does because I believe the ex-offender population is often forgotten or hidden, but it's a huge issue for our society, and I feel it needs to be addressed.
The recidivism rates on a national level are reflected by 33% of the ex-offender population return to prison within the first 6 months of the release. Within the first year of the release, that statistic increased to 44%. At the 3-year mark, that statistic goes to 2/3 of every individual released within their first 3 years return to prison.
The first critical reentry need is definitely housing. When an individual comes to us and they don't have a stable home, it makes programming very difficult. So it's one of our goals to try and find them housing. Another critical reentry need is transportation. If they cannot get to our program or get to a job, it makes life very difficult for them, and they cannot focus as well on the programming.
Transportation is a very big issue as well. You know, being able to get to and from work, different programs, different resources in the community. Coming home is very, very challenging. Some individuals haven't, been on a bus route in such a long time. They don't know where to catch the bus or where to get off the bus and things of that nature.
Employment, of course, is an issue. Anybody that has any sort of checkered past, especially in today's economy, has difficulty finding a job. If they don't have a job, they're also a little bit more stressed, and it's difficult to focus on programming.
We maintain a current list of businesses in Columbus that hire people with a checkered past. We've made the phone calls and done all the footwork. So we have quite a big list of people that we'll hire. We also try to maintain relationships with temporary services and agencies and keep up to date on online postings from several businesses that are hiring in Columbus. Overcoming the issue of stereotyping, what I term as the second sentence. Being able to deal with the fact that in the realities that you will be stereotyped and you do have a stigma attached to you because you are labeled as an ex-offender.
Computer skills is definitely an issue. In today's society, it's very important to be able to navigate the internet and things like that, to email, be connected through the internet. Like I said before, a lot of our participants have never touched a computer, so we try to get them up to speed on that.
In the mentoring process, the mentoring process is what I believe is the core nucleus that puts all those different factors together. Without the mentoring, I don't think any of them work singly by themselves.
T.O.U.C.H offers weekly talk sessions, which covers a vast number of topics for the participants. Some of those topics are dealing with difficult people, reinventing yourself through education, overcoming stereotypes, self-esteem and confidence, maintaining focus, communication skills, and challenging criminal thinking.
All right, you know already this is time. Per Gary Lee. Now I'm faced with the time I got to give to society.
Second sentence.
The second sentence.
Well, the computer literacy workshop is a computer lab we have where DeVry University actually donated computers, and we call it the DeVry Computer Enlightenment Center. What it does is really address some of the computer and internet needs of the participants we serve. The reality is that a large number of the individuals that we serve have never been on a computer. So the computer literacy workshop is a valuable tool.
T.O.U.C.H does have a clothing bank. All of the clothing is donated by local organizations or individual donors, and our participants can access this at any point in time. It's completely free for them and their immediate family. The Wednesday workshops are once weekly on Wednesdays, where community professionals come into our office and teach our participants about things like legal matters and issues. We have a local attorney who comes in and speaks with them about that. We have somebody come in from DeVry University talking about reinventing yourself through education. We also have an employment readiness workshop where a professional human resources person comes in and talks about how do you do a resume, how do you explain any checkered past that you have on an application or in an interview. And also money management and financial skills, where a banker comes in and talks to them about the do's and don'ts of financial matters.
They came in late. It's up in that top box. It's for 2007. So
It's just that it's closed, never late.
The Giving Back Project is a project that we use to help eliminate some of the stereotypes and stigmas that's attached to the population that we're serving. Once every cycle during our talk session therapy groups, we use one of our courses as a Giving Back project, where we go out into the community and actually do a community service project. Web conferencing. On our website, we have a icon on there that you could click on, where we're offering our group talk sessions that we've been having very, very much success with, where we address some of the cognitive behavioral issues of the population we serve. The web conferencing is a way for us to reach even more numbers of participants on a national basis. We're asking other agencies to join us through a web conferencing format where they can join in with the actual talk sessions that we have.
For T.O.U.C.H, funding has always been difficult because we're a small independent agency. We have not been able to get the government funding that's been available yet. So we are completely volunteer-based staff, and that has worked wonderfully for us, but in order to get us to the next level, we do need to come up with some funding sources. We've had some individuals from the community and also outside the community that have been very generous in donating once a month or on a regular basis. However, we still do need funding, and funding can be given to us through our website. We do have a donations tab, or through our Facebook. We do accept donations as well.
If you're serious about yourself, we're serious about you.
And the greatest risk we can take is to try the same old politics with the same old players and expect a different result.